Welcome back, everybody, to the Preacher Plays Death Stranding 2 on the beach. I'm the Preacher, and we are here for the first time in the SS Magellan. And Sam's just chilling out. It's clearly cold. That means it's at least, 50 degrees is when you can see your breath. So that tells you a little bit about what we are experiencing. Now, Sam's just been kind of chilling. He can use the sink. Let's go ahead and do the things that we can do right here and just examine the room. Don't know that there's going to be much more to see. Interesting that the mirror is proximity activated. That is just a strange thing to me. Yeah. Okay. So now, is there anything... Oh, we can leave the room. Wash your face at the sink has been done. Let's examine the table. I want that thermal carafe. Alright, we've eaten our cryptobiote. Let's have a soda. Tea, actually. Alright, stamina's going up. Oh, he's going to actually throw it away then. Alright, we'll watch it this time. I don't know that I'm going to watch this every single time. Because it's not very exciting TV, so to speak. But stamina's going up. We can take that. I'll take that Kojima coffee cup. Kojima. Actually, I have one. Alright. I don't have the metal like that. Kojima Productions, but I like it. Alright, then I guess the only other thing for us to do is to leave the room. Let's go find out what awaits us here in the Magellan.
Welcome to Drawbridge, Sam. And to the DHV Magellan, our mobile base of operations.
DHV, not SS.
Come on, I'll help you get your bearings. This is the ship's armory. Here you can check your weapons and put them through their paces. These rooms over here belong to other members of the crew. They're pretty much the same as yours. And the shower's down at the end.
This is one hell of a ship you got here. Courtesy of the UCA, I'm guessing.
No. As I told you, Drawbridge is a civilian outfit. But we do have a generous patron with access to plenty of capital and tech.
Sounds like a UCA big shot.
Don't ask me. We've never met face to face. They value their privacy.
Seriously? No better than to believe that bullshit.
We've both been used and lied to before, it's true. But as long as they keep up their end, I won't pry. This is the headquarters of our humble operation. The bridge of the DHV Magellan. It's always like this when the DHV Magellan's on the move. Meet Tarman, our resident doctor and geophysicist. He's also the captain and pilot, in case you hadn't noticed. And a fellow doom sufferer. The nav console offers a direct connection to the tar currents. The downside being that we all have to bathe in Caralium.
Hold on. The ebbs and flows in the layer of tar between the Earth's crust and upper mantle. Tar occasionally seeps into the crust itself and flows very close to the surface in some places. When the tar first appeared after the Death Stranding, it didn't flow at all. But as the dead became stranded in the world of the living, an imbalance formed between them, One theory posits that this led to the creation of a tidal force that caused the tar to flow. The fact that tar first appeared when the Death Stranding struck, and that time appears to progress differently within it, suggests that tar comes from the beach. No one, however, has been able to confirm this. The DHV Magellan uses tar currents to quickly travel great distances without having to surface above ground. Cairns. Yep, we already looked at that before.
Happy to have you aboard, Sam. You'll have to excuse me if I don't shake your hand.
You steer this ship solo?
Yeah, though the computer does most of the work.
So this is a submarine?
Spot on. We dive into the tar and use it to travel underground.
Just beneath the surface of the Earth, there are currents we can ride almost anywhere.
So what's your role in all this?
Me? I make sure Drawbridge's grand plans go off without a hitch.
So you're the commander?
That's right. These days I'm fragile in name only.
That hand thing is so weird.
Huh. So where are we headed?
At the moment, we're bound for the Plate Gate in Mexico. The one that you put on the network for us. Our destination is on the other side, Australia, which we've been asked to link up next.
Well, the problem is, not everybody wants to be part of the UCA.
That's not the plan, Sam. The UCA isn't looking to expand its borders. Just like with Mexico, they want to bring new regions into the network. That's our last, best hope of saving the world. Which is why we're here. Or more importantly, why you're here.
Lou?
So Lou is the child's name. Hello? Excuse you. I too am a member of Drawbridge, believe it or not. It is an honor, Sam.
Is that a puppet?
What? A puppet? No, no. No, I am alive and my own master.
This is Dolman. A man whose cow wound up stuck inside a... Well, you get it. He used to be a spirit medium.
When I was still flesh and bone, of course. Regrettably, my transformation cost me my talents.
Lou, where are you?
Sam, that pod is empty. Oh. You know, no one should have to suffer such loss. I understand. Believe me, I do. Which is why...
Is he at a different frame rate?
Yes, I think you two should go on one more adventure.
What are you talking about?
Well, take Lou. Yes, and link up Australia together. Like you did before in America. I'm sure a lengthy journey will help you to heal.
Sam, we've arrived. In case you're wondering, my hand is traveling through the tar currents, which is lucky because that's what allows me to keep this ship on course.
Okay, that is very interesting.
We're by that research lab you linked up last time.
The DHV Magellan can travel to and surface anywhere, provided it's within network coverage. A genuine mobile base of operations.
Still not fully equipped, though. It doesn't have any proper guns.
Need to fix that at some time.
Anyway, the DHV Magellan's here to back you up. As always, you'll be the one leading the way to expand the network. We'll be right behind you, providing you with support. Just so we're crystal clear, Sam. Our mission is to connect the whole Australian continent to the existing chiral network here in North America.
from halfway around the world. How are we supposed to do that again?
By using the Mexican plate gate. One you already put on the grid, remember? To get started, all you have to do is cross over and connect your Cupid to the nearest Coral network terminal. As you extend coverage, we'll move the DHV Magellan to keep up.
And you'll of course be traveling with your child. I mean, that's what Lou would want, right? A grand new adventure with
He is
Dad.
moving
I'm
at a
excited
different
for you.
FPS.
Go and get your gear sorted. We'll be waiting.
Okay. Okay, I'll end up having to read. Oh, I am curious about the hands. Go to the corpus. Fragile's auxiliary hands. Rare hands attached to Fragile's shoulders. According to Fragile, the hands belong to someone that is not of this world. They're linked to her car via the beach. Hands are meant to connect distant things, after all. Oh. That is very weird. I mean, weirder than most. Tarman's a doctor, geophysicist, who suffers from dooms. He's also responsible for piloting the DHV Magellan, which he does by inserting his right arm into the ship's nav console. Okay, that is weird. Tarman's right hand is lost somewhere in the tar, and its presence there seems to allow him to read the tar currents. It's unclear how or when he developed this ability. Tarman's binoculars, which he always wears around his neck, serve no purpose in piloting the ship. Instead, they allow him to indulge his passion for bird watching. Okay. Okay. Doom Sufferer. He does still have a deep connection with BTs and the dead, however, and his insight is deemed invaluable by Drawbridge. Dolman urges Sam to set out on his journey to connect Australia to the chiral network so that he may overcome his grief of losing Lou. Okay. The new enemies didn't appear in this. Repatriates, we know what Sam is. He can come back from the dead. Let's do sort of my last updated. Drawbridge's mobile-based deep tar hunting vessel, or DHV. I don't know what DHV stands for. Deep hunting vessel? Deep tar. Oh, deep tar is one word, or hyphenated word. Hunting vessel. Oh, okay. And then let's sort by unread first, which I guess means I've read everything. Oh, and then there's all these. All right. Well, we will maybe come back to that another time. I also wanted to look at the Social Strand service because I did not read all of these while I was linking up the artist and so forth. Thank you so much for everything, Sam. I've finally been able to finish all 5 illustrations. They're all separate works, but they form a story when looked at as a whole. I really hope you like them. All right, we'll do this. I really enjoyed this, Sam, not just the illustrations, but just being able to talk to you and work together. It's been really fulfilling. I've put all the illustrations up in my shelter, so please come check them out sometime. You'll always be welcome. All right. Let's go to the book. All porters need to take breaks. It's easy to get into the zone and run out of stamina just when you need it most. The man who delivers always got plenty of rest. That's not true. If the time was right and the coast was clear, he'd be napping. Another impressive skill that he's known for. Made good use of timefall shelters and other structures when he needed a rest. The structures he built are still dotted all over the UCA. People are still repairing and using them to this day. Possibly. The Boca. The Strand is the porter's most essential tool. Unfortunately, most end up using it only as a form of ID, but the man who delivers also used it to stabilize the cargo he was carrying on his back when it got heavy. It's ideas like that which make him such an inspiration. Oh, and the man who delivers also used his strand to secure cargo that was being transported on a floating carrier. Hopefully I'll get those. Those were very handy. Or a tri-cruiser to stop it falling off while moving over rough terrain. He also used his strand to disable enemies, sneaking up on them from behind, on them from behind, and then using the strand to swiftly and silently tie them up. What a guy. So there's a little typo there. We'll go ahead and provide the appropriate likes. And Lauren's Eye. Illustration number 4 done. Thanks for everything, Sam. My fourth illustration is now complete. I couldn't have done it without you. Of course, take a look when you're chilling in your private room. I've already started the next one, so I hope you'll look forward to it. And no more on red posts. Good. Good, good, good. All right. Everybody except for Norberto is not up there. And not only are we connected, we can also fabricate new equipment using chiral printers. Living the dream. Okay. Well, take a look at my stats. You can see what it is that I've been doing. I'm a little bit better at terrain traversal and weight, as well as endurance and what is that? KO resistance. But I desperately need to hold my breath more often and use my strand because I haven't used it at all. Cool. Okay, so those are some things that I will be trying to upgrade, including melee combat. I would like to get these all up to level 5 just because that seems to be the goal, at least my goal. Aid requests, are there any? No, there are not. Battery charging. Okay. So I can go over here and build a charger nearby. I don't think I will. I don't think I will. I don't have any requests, and I haven't figured out how to submit requests, but I will later. There are no orders at the moment. All right, return to the map. And we got some likes. Got 10 likes in return. Okay. Let's check on Lou.
You ready for another trip with Daddy?
Oh.
Okay, kiddo. Let's go.
Got the B. Let's customize this. I don't think I want to mess with the patches. Let's go ahead and should we drop a Coca down there? Oh, here, let's do a BT. Good spot. Change the color and let's make it let's go dark blue. What's this color? Sandy tan. No, we're gonna go dark blue or whatever that is. Yep. And how do I get out of here? Oh, I gotta do that again? Okay. That's something I would never try. I know a lot of people do it, but I wouldn't try it on my own. Oh, should I? Let's dye the hair. Really? Classic black. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I kind of liked the gray. Alright, that's fine. Alright, we are preparing to depart. Alright, now we can head out. We've already examined the table. We've done new VR training. That is not what I intended to do. Alright, try it again. There we go. APAS has provided us with a new VR training program, the Porter Mastery Program. This one involves a mixture of combat and delivery exercises. Your scores are recorded, so be sure to push yourself to the limit. Alright, let's go ahead and throw down some likes because, you know, why not? Taking an interest in new crew members. Alright. I don't know what that's about, but there are no more on-red posts. I'm hesitant, but I'm going to. Yeah, save water. Limit to 5 minutes. Okay. Okay, fine. At least we don't have to watch. Oh, well, never mind. discomfort activated. And now we can leave. Sam's sunburn has healed. Alright. Receive 10 likes. And let's go to the surface. It's time to do something useful. Or at least to pretend to.
Sam, would you mind if I joined you?
Humor him. His knowledge and experience will probably come in handy down the road.
Andy.
Yes. Really, Sam? Your buttocks? What about shotgun? I prefer the driver's seat.
Is there any point to doing that, I wonder? Oh.
You think you have a choice?
Well, that's unexpected.
What was that just now?
You saw it too, huh? Let's just say it's nothing new. I always got these flashes when I hooked up the pod.
Ah, the bleed-through effect, wherein the BB's memories are conflated with one's own. I'm sure someone explained it to you before. Though this is a little different, of course.
I really gotta deal with this shit again.
Sam, do you read me? You'll first need to access the Mexico side plate gate terminal. After we've confirmed network coverage, we can take the DHV Magellan and regroup at your position.
Okay. Corpus has been updated. I could probably make a couple things, don't you think? I don't want to go out there unarmed yet. I have cargo? Huh. I am not entrusting that. It's in my private locker. I don't want to entrust it. I want to take it. But I'm going the wrong way. All right, I'm going to come back. I'm going to deliver that eventually. Fabrication. Do I have... Wait. Anything in... Looky there. That's all the stuff I was wearing. Okay. Put those on my boot clip. And what do we got here? What do I want the most on my... where is my big bore? Put that in my holster. The grenades can go in my grenade pouch. Hopefully that gets bigger at some point in time. Everything else I can probably just put in my backpack. That's a lot of stuff. Hold on. I don't want the level 1. Probably gonna need those. How about I leave one behind? I'm gonna leave that machine pistol behind as well. Place that in a backpack. All right. Now. That's good. Oh, there's my truck. Big dog. I could donate a weapon, right? I could. And they are in the tar. Now, if I walk in this tar, does this tear up my boots? It doesn't seem to be tearing up my boots like it did before.
I haven't been outside in a long while. Let's get going, If nothing else, this journey should give you a chance to mourn.
Yeah, let's go ahead and drop these here. There we go. Now, you're going up that way, right? Thank you, guys. Okay, fine. We'll drive over that. Materials donated. And we'll go ahead and charge up. And I think, while that's charging, yeah, I think it's just essentially straight up, right? Yep, it is.
You know, I meant it when I said I understand how you feel. But if you hold on to the sadness, it will weigh you down like an anchor. However much it hurts, you must carry on and do what only you can do. Grieve, of course. But keep moving, Sam. And when all is said and done, you can take stock. Decide what's next.
On the beach. Carolyn Flichak, courtesy of Perpetual Novice. Hold on, before that happens, I want to look at my truck. Yeah, it's down to 24% durability. You know what? We're walking. I'm leaving that truck behind. It's been a faithful companion. But I don't need it. Now we can go through. All right, Cupid Terminal, let's do it. No, not rest. There we go, activate. No, not rest. Active. Got a little bug going on there. All right. Pass through the plate gate. Yep, that's what we're doing. Gatequake, huh? Now we know why they're called gatequakes. Oh. Okay.
What's the deal with them?
I've never seen them before. They almost look like they're on a pilgrimage.
They can just waltz right through the gate like that?
It would seem so. Once you extend coverage into Australia, the chiral network should afford us some additional security. Or at least allow us to maintain a record of whoever uses the gate. It bears repeating that the UCA does not intend to restrict access to it. They only want to ensure safe passage for everyone traveling between the continents. Brace yourself, Sam. It's a gatequake.
Obviously.
Oh, and a big one at that. Let's make our way to the plate gate. Carefully.
Now, I do kind of want to look at the map on this side. Let's take a peek real quick. I don't know. Okay, aside from... Well, we'll get those. They're right up there, so we will get some cryptobiotes as we go. Huh. Very bizarre. Wonder what happens if you get struck by lightning. Can't be good. It does look like those stones, like the one that's right above my stave, like they are antenna or something that gets the lightning bolts. All right, got that. So those guys should be in Australia, right? I know I could go straight to that point, but now I'm on a hunt. Go ahead and run over here and grab these chiral crystals. I want them. I was hoping to get to 10,000 before I got to the other side of the gate, but not going to happen. All right, now there's tar. Now, does this chew up my boots? I need to know. Okay, now that one... Oh. Kind of walked away. Redirected it. Well, that's intriguing. A little bit of Inception going on here. No, we're used to that. Okay, now on this side, BB's pod is black, and on that side, it is translucent. We've done the beach before, so this is different. One, two, three, four, five. Same as before, the extinction entities, I guess. I learned that there is such a thing as a miniature sperm whale, and it's only about 6 feet or so long. Wow. All right.
A strange place if ever I've seen one.
Okay. Apparently I have passed through.
There should be a terminal this way. Let's keep moving.
Indeed. Are there... Okay, we are not in network coverage. Don't see any chiral crystals or anything of that nature. Okay, but are we going to see now the Magellan come up through this? That's what I'm curious about. Well, that's not the Sydney Opera House. The thing is, in Australia, everything's trying to kill you, so... Okay, bring this facility onto the chiral network. Let's do it and see what happens. Blue definitely looks different. Very interesting. Okay, the Australia-Mexico plate gate. Perhaps there's more? Okay. I'm guessing that little pacifier symbol is a sign? Alright. That's Frank, hooray! Total likes from Drawbridge. There we go. L1R1. Alright.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Gotta do some more work in there.
Thanks again, Sam. The chiral network connection to Australia is holding steady. And you'll be happy to hear we made it here in one piece. Just to let you know, when you come back to the DHV Magellan, our patron would like to talk to you.
So there it is. So that's going to be a mobile base for us, apparently.
Well done.
Timefall shelter near the plate gate. Take a look at the map real quick. And let's zoom way out. Alright. We've got at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We got a lot of different arenas to hook up here, including whatever that is. Huh. Okay. Is that supposed to be the Sydney Opera House? I'm curious. Alright, we got another kind of a major city here. Oh, and also over here. Now, I don't know if we'll be able to enter those or if it's just going to be front row seat, so to speak. Okay. Well, good. I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and jump on board the Magellan. I'm not sure if that is supposed to be a familiar tune or not. It seems quasi-familiar, and I don't know if that's just because I've heard it before. You know what I mean? Bad chicken. Steer clear of the bad chicken. All right, let's have a conversation. People on board 5. Alright, so does that mean go to the bridge? Yes. Let's find out what this is all about.
Thank you, Sam. I'd like you to meet someone.
Hello, Sam. My name is Charlie.
That ain't creepy.
Charlie's Drawbridge's patron.
Hear me out, Sam. I want you to help us bring Australia into the network. Drawbridge has been selected to oversee this critical operation. People saw what you did in Mexico and wanted more of the same.
What are you trying to pull?
There are reasons why I can't tell you who I am, Sam. But to be clear, I'm not APAS, nor am I your enemy.
What, you think I'm just gonna trust the words of some faceless mannequin?
I need you to trust me. I'm the one paying for the ship and this whole operation at considerable personal risk.
Nah, I want to see a face, or no deal.
A face, very well. Since you won't take it from me, maybe it should come from someone you know. How's this? Pick one of your old comrades, and I'll speak to you with their voice. Who would you like? Who would you trust?
I'm sorry, that's just beyond creepy, but this is also where I see AI going. Well, let's see here. Hartman. Deadman. Deadman is dead, we know that. Lockney. Die Hardman, maybe. Tell you what, let's, Die Hardman or Lockney? Let's pick Lockney. Or Lochna.
It's been a while, but not really. Mulligan, Lochna, we're the same.
Let's go somewhere else here. Die Hardman?
Sam, this is Die Hardman.
Yeah, someone else. Is it me, or is the facial expression of the mannequin getting angrier?
Call me dead, man. I'm well acquainted with the dead.
Alright, we're gonna go back to Lockney just because we can.
It's been a while, but not really. Mulligan, Lochna, we're the same.
As I'm sure you are well aware, Mama's Khan now resides within Lochna. Adding my persona to the two sounds confusing. No, let's avoid that.
Oh, seriously, this is what we're gonna do? Okay. Let's do Deadman then.
Call me dead, man. I'm well acquainted with the dead.
Okay.
Last I heard, he took a one-way trip to the beach. Seems a little soon, don't you think?
Oh my goodness. Okay. Die Hardman then. I don't know why I'm avoiding Hartman, because I know he's in the game, that's why.
Sam, this is Die Hardman.
All right. Pulling up his profile from the database.
How about now, Sam? Feeling more at ease already, I'm sure.
You tell me, old buddy, if this is a UCA sanctioned op, who knows about it?
You misunderstand. Then again, there's a lot I still haven't explained to you, isn't there? I think it's time a certain someone made an appearance. I'd like you to meet the president.
The new president? The guy who took over after Die Hardman?
Not precisely. The UCA doesn't have a presidential system anymore. Die Hardman was the first and only president, making it one of the shortest-lived single executive administrations in history. One can only guess what he felt about it. Previously, the president was subject to the will of the people via a popular vote every 4 years. APAS, however, is far more efficient. It can ascertain public opinion in real time and thereby determine the appropriate course of action. This led to the adoption of a new model.
President guy? You just told me he isn't really the president.
He is not the president of the UCA. Rather, he serves as the president of APAC. APAC is a privately owned corporation responsible for the operation and oversight of APAS, a service provider to which we may delegate day-to-day governance.
The end what? I didn't catch that flash, and I'll have to go back and look at it in the video.
Your performance in Mexico was exemplary. We cannot thank you enough. Well done. Truly. I firmly believe that the only ones capable of expanding the network into Australia are those who helped establish it here at home. That means you, Sam. And you too, Fragile. APAS has determined that you have the highest probability of success in this endeavor.
APAS and the chiral network are all built on UCA tech. If you expand their reach beyond our borders, then you're expanding their influence as well, aren't you?
A valid concern. But it wasn't the UCA that made the final decision. It was APAC, a private corporation. The UCA has no involvement whatsoever in this matter. Sam, it may interest you to know that linking up Australia will also serve a greater goal. You see, the plate gate that connects North America and Australia only matured after you united America with the chiral network. On that basis, we believe that a new gate will manifest somewhere within Australia once full chiral connectivity is achieved. At that time, APAS should have sufficient data to calculate the location of other points of connection between continents. With this information, APAS can then proceed to extrapolate the positions of these landmasses. In other words, this mission is not just about linking up a single continent. By connecting Australia, we will be one step closer to reclaiming a pre-Death Stranding world where everyone is part of a greater whole. I hope my
I'm not a fan of that
your concern
crab
somewhat.
on his lapel.
Guess so. Tell me, though, who's Charlie to you?
He may speak for me as necessary to ensure the operation proceeds according to plan. Our corporation, however, will calculate what factors are essential for your success and will provide you with direct support. Welcome aboard, Sam. Charlie, we'll take it from here.
It will be your job to travel the continent and connect the people, Sam. But know that everyone on this ship is ready and eager to back you up. You won't be on your own this time.
So, you're gonna do it?
Did it before. Seems like the only thing I'm good at.
There's a bigger story here, that is for sure. There always is. I guess we're gonna have to figure out where we go from here. Must be morning.
Did you manage to get some sleep, Sam? I'd like to take a moment to go over the details of the request that Drawbridge has agreed to handle. Access the Magellan's delivery terminal when you're ready to proceed.
All right.
Looks like you've been supplied with the Drawbridge crew head. Try it on for size. I have a feeling it'll suit your style.
Maybe it will. I don't know. Okay, well, there is a lot for us to unpack, and we will try to do as much of that unpacking as we reasonably can the next time we're together. Right now, we've joined drawbridge. We've connected the two plate gates together. And I guess now it's just time to bring Australia online, or at least the first part. But that's something we'll get to the very next time we are together. I am, for now, the Breacher. Well, I always am. This is Death Stranding 2 on the beach. I'll see you next time.